What do you guys think of the magnitude? Some lines got a $5 monthly increase, some got a $2 line increase. Watches got the $2 increase. I think tablets did as well. Brandon, what do you think of the magnitude? What do you think of the dollar amount?
What shocked me the most is that they literally did it 2 weeks before, they did it 2 weeks before they end up doing the price increase. Like, I understand, like, doing it, I mean, giving 2 months in advance, especially right now with inflation happening, but I think they should have waited a little bit. I mean, they should have given people like, hey, a couple of months and then like we'll do the price hike. But instead they just said, you know what, June 5th, which is basically 2 weeks, we're gonna increase your pricing. I mean, I get that everything in life goes up and stuff like that, but people at T-Mobile thought that they were at Costco and they were gonna get their $1.50 hot dog forever.
It's an interesting comparison. Frank, let me get you on this. What do you think of the magnitude, man, with respect to on a per line basis and the different lines that were impacted?
It will get worse. You think home internet went up 2 times in the last 30 days and it's not going to continue to go up? I saw it today in store. I just didn't get a chance to relay it to you via message into Patreon or through email because we were chatting a little bit about the broadband taking from Comcast and all of that. But it's going to hit home internet. I saw today in store that the home internet plus was $80 a month without auto pay and 75 with, and regular home internet went from 65 to 70 and then 65 with the auto pay instead of 60. So it's only going to continue to get worse. Like right now, it's literally at the point where customers are coming in and yelling at the reps, thinking it's their fault. Like, hey, my plan went up too, and I'm on Go 5G Plus, and I have an employee discount. So if they're even gouging employees, what makes you think they're not going to come after a regular consumer that's on an unlimited basic Sprint grandfather plan with 70 gigs of hotspot? They're going to tax that hotspot. They're going to tax those add-ons. Hulu's getting taxed now on grandfather plans too. It's going to hit every single plan. This is just the beginning.
Yeah, so that's I think that calls back to what Moose was saying. You know, it opens up Pandora's box. Uh, okay, so I guess the real question is the price increase justified? You know,
If they
is
want to compete with Verizon and AT&T on a network basis and on the capex, like B said, $2 extra per line shouldn't be a big deal. But being that T-Mobile customers are historically more price sensitive, even though statistically people say that they're not, they are. I see this every day in store. I've been with the company for almost 3 years, and guess what? They are price sensitive. When you got people paying $80 a month for 5 lines and 3 of those lines are free, they're going to be price sensitive when each of those lines gets a $5 increase because now that's a
let me
$30
ask you this.
monthly.
I feel like you got a good pulse on this. Is the legacy T-Mobile customer price sensitive, or are all the consumer base, would you describe them as price sensitive?
Definitely legacy because new customers that are coming in and paying $170 a month for a Go 5G Plus on 3 lines are still paying less for that than they are with Verizon, where they can get 3 lines on the 5G Ultimate plan for 185 bucks a month with auto pay. So definitely the legacy customers because I've seen T-Mobile One Plus and T-Mobile One plans that are 6 lines or 7 lines, like Musa said, for 60 or 70 bucks. When you gouge those customers at $5 a month per voice line and then $3 a month per watch line, $2 a month per tablet line, and now those plans are getting taxed along with Magenta MAX plans and regular Magenta plans and military and 55 and over plans that are already historically cheaper, on top of already being cheaper than the competitors. That opens up Pandora's box for them to be even more price sensitive than they were before.
So Moose, you know, and this kind of has to do with what, Frank was saying. Do you like when you look at the consumer and Moose, we've had this conversation before. The most price sensitive consumer in telco is the legacy T-Mobile customer. I think all telco customers are willing to look for a deal, but I think that particular segment, because for a decade or more, they have had 5, 10, 15 lines of service. Half of them may be paid. And the rate that they're paying on that simple choice from 10 years ago might be an average of 10 or $11 a line. That is an incredible value that they pulled off for a long time. I mean, don't all good things come to an end, Moose? Like, how long do you think they
Yeah.
thought it was gonna be like that?
And remember in Q1 when they attempted to do the huge backlash. Remember, there was millions of views on TikTok, millions of views on Facebook, WhatsApp, Reddit, Facebook. I mean, it was everywhere, right? They were saying this could have been the biggest churn bubble ever if they would have continued. And honestly, they should have continued it. The reason why I say that is because a couple months ago, more people had more money available.